and welcome to September workouts. So this is day one. We are going to our lower body. There's a little bit of a difference in this one in that usually we would have done 10 reps of each set. We're going to go for 12 reps here, apart from one where there's 20 reps, okay, but it's not too bad. So we also need this month is our loop bands, okay? So we're going to use this predominantly in day one and day three. So if you don't have these, I would highly recommend getting them. And don't go too light on this one, is extra heavy, okay? There's still a bit of stretch in it. It's the HIIT Fitness one. And you can usually get them on any kind of sports shop, TK Maxx, Studios, Loads, Amazon, etc. If you want to get started and you don't have one, while you're waiting on one, you could use the likes of a pair of tights, just put them around, tie them at the side. A scarf could work, but the tights tends to have a bit more give in them, alright? So we will use that a good bit. Okay, so we're going to start. We have 5 different exercises. The second one is the one with the 20 reps and uses the band. The first one is a single leg squat, okay? So we're going to use a step here. You don't necessarily have to use a step, you can do it without it. But if you're going to use a step, you could use the bottom step of your stairs, you could use the step outside your front door, etc. You could use, we have a few of them for like potty training, etc. Those kind of steps, alright? So we're going to come up onto it, 1 foot on, hips are in line, that's the important bit here. We're going to try and keep these in line as much as possible, and we're going for a single leg squat. So let's go, we're going for 12. So 1, 2, sitting back into that chair behind you, 3, this leg is just dangling, 4, 5, keep breathing throughout, 6, if you're newly postpartum you might find this quite difficult. Our balance tends to be off after having a baby due to the pregnancy and our centre of gravity going off. 9, 3 more. So feel free to have a wall beside you and use it as support if you need to. 1 more. And relax. Okay, you should really feel that 1 in the glutes and 2, probably more so in that leg, the standing leg that's on the step. Over to the other side. It's coming up. Hips in line, so try not to be dragged down or kind of compensating on this side. Hips, find a pointy bit of your hips there, keep them in line. Sitting back into it. 1, 2, keep breathing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, keep breathing, don't hold your breath. 5 to go. 4, 3, 2, last one. And 1, and relax, shake out the legs. Okay, the next one, I'm going to get rid of this. You won't need that again. I'm going to take my band. Okay, so this one is called the 3-way kickback. You're going to put the band above the kind of halfway from the hips to the knees. Okay, you're going to find a wall, lean against it. I'm going to kind of sit back into it, okay? So have that hinge position, slight bend in the knees, hinge position, okay? So sitting back into it, you're going to squeeze the glutes. You see my feet here? Okay, you're going to go for a 3-way kickback. So press against the door, sitting into it, squeeze the glutes. You're going to kick one way, so kicking to the side, kicking diagonal, and kicking back, all right? So once you do all 3, that's 1 rep. We're going for 20. So let's go. 3, 2, 1. 2, 1. Keep breathing. Keep the core engaged. Belly going up to chest. 3, 4, 5. Keep breathing. 6. To the side, diagonal, back. 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going. You should feel this in the bum and also the standing leg. 12. Keep breathing. 15, 16, it's beginning to burn. 17, keep squeezing that glute. 18, 2 more. 19, 20, and relax. I can really feel that in that glute. Okay, come over here to this side. Again, sitting into it, core engaged, belly button up to chest. We're going to the side, diagonal, and back. 3, 2, 1. Side, diagonal, back. Keep those hips in line. Don't lean onto that side that you're standing on. 3, squeeze the glutes. Keep that bum nice and tight, core engaged. Draw the belly button up to the chest. Keep breathing. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going. 11, 12, 13, 14. Keep those glutes squeezed. Keep breathing. 5 to go. This is where it begins to burn. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And relax. Keep your band on you. We're going into banded abductions now in a second. So take a little break, take a drink. I'm actually going to move the camera down a little bit for this one. Okay, so for this one, probably better to do in shoes actually. Anyway, we have our banded abduction, so we have our band on. We're going to sit into it, okay? Squeeze the bum, okay? So imagine you're about to sit on the chair behind you, okay? Squeeze the bum. And from here, we're going to bring the legs out and bring the feet onto their side, hence why it's better in shoes. So bring it out and then back in. Out, back in, okay? So core engage, squeeze the glutes. We're really working the bum in this one. So 3, 2, 1. Squeeze, coming out. 2, 3, 4. Keep breathing. We're going for 12. Going right out, slow and controlled. 7, 8, 9. You're still sitting into it. 10, 11, 12, and relax. Keep the band on you for the next one. Okay, so this one we're going down onto the ground for a banded glute bridge. And you can bring a weight into this one if you want, depending on where you're at. You can always hold a weight at the pelvic area. Okay, so coming down. My band is still on me. Okay, again, bum is, or your back is into lower ground, nice and relaxed. Heels are nice and close to the bum, so you're not way out here, okay? Bring them nice and close. From here, find those pointy bits of the hips. You're going to come right up so you have a straight line, okay? You're not overarching so that the hips are too high. There's a nice straight line from your knees going right down to the chest and up and towards the shoulders, okay? From here, you're going to kind of pull out on the legs as such as you come in, okay? So working that band as well. So you're coming up, pulling the legs out, tension the legs, and back down. I'm going for 12. So 3, 2, 1. Coming up, squeeze the glutes, relaxing it on the way down. Squeeze up, relax down. Squeeze up, relax down. Keep breathing. Remember, you can use a weight on the pelvic area if you want to. Make it that a little bit more difficult. 5. Keep breathing. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep breathing. 2 more. 11, and 12. And relax. You can take the band off now for the last one. We're going for elevated squats. Okay, so for an elevated squat, you need to slightly raise the heels of your feet. Okay, so I'm going to do it on 2 plates. Okay, so I have 2 plates here, usually attached to my barbell. You can use 2 books, anything at all. It's just going to raise that heel slightly. Okay, if you have a little slopey slanty thing, you could use that. Okay, so bring it in a little bit closer, and then completely up to yourself. If you want to bring a weight into it, you can bring a barbell into it, etc. Okay, so the heels are elevated. Okay, I'm just going to demonstrate now in both directions, so this and then a side view. We want to really go slow, and we're going right down. Okay, right down into it, back up. I'm going to show you it at the side. Heels elevated, which means you should get that deeper squat. Going right down into it, back up. Squeeze that bum on the way back up. Alright, we're going for 12 of them. These would be a lot more comfortable if I had my shoes on. Note to self, wear the shoes. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Slowly down, back up. So really slow and control again, right down. And if you can't get down, don't worry, go as far as you can and come back up, squeezing that bum on the way back up. We're going to, as the month goes by, we're going to try and get that a little bit lower if we can. Keep breathing. Those elevated heels should help. Keep going, keep breathing. 6 more. 5 more. Sitting into it, slow and controlled. 3 more. Hear my cracking knees there. Nothing to worry about. 1 more. And relax, shake it out. And that is our 5 different exercises. The aim is to get 4 rounds. But again, as always, if you get 1 round or 2 rounds, it's better than no rounds, okay? So don't kind of put it off saying, oh, I'm never going to get time for 4 rounds. Our time as mums is not our time, it's the kids' time. They call the shots most of the time. So if you get 1 or 2 rounds in and aim to get 1 or 2 in later on, or even if you can't get those in later on, you've still done something and it's 100% better than doing nothing. So I'll see you for the finisher.